Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Alabama versus Tennessee college football matchup on Saturday, October 21st, 2023. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year, College Football Saturday. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use that discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We now also have the Pickdawgz Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. And while these aren't for everyone, they're meant for people who make large bets. If you do make large bets, like I do, call or text the number. You'll talk to a live person. They'll answer all your questions. You'll love it. But anyways, let's get to this one. Bama taking on Tennessee. This one at Tuscaloosa. And make no mistake about it, this is a rivalry game. And the way to know rivalry games in conferences, those of you that are newer to college football or newer to sports betting in college football or any of those sort of things, this is how you can tell if it's a true rivalry game or not. And that is if they're in the east of one, and if they're in the same conference, one team's in the east and the other team's in the west, and they play each other every single year, that means it's a rivalry game. Because despite the splits of divisions, which is a fairly recent thing, rivalries are preserved. Like Miami always plays Florida State, Florida always plays LSU, Alabama always plays Tennessee. These are just the things, even though they're on opposite sides, of the conference. So like Alabama doesn't play Georgia every year, they play Tennessee every year. Just the way that things are structured. So usually in rivalry games, in most instances, what we always say is you throw the record books out the window, and then normally you're hoping that you get a bundle of points because an unsuspecting public doesn't realize the magnitude of the rivalry. But the thing is, within the magnitude of the rivalry also comes the ability to win and to hang it in there. And I think that's what we really need to look at in this one, is Tennessee coming off their first win over Alabama in a very, very long time last season, beating the Tide 52-49. Now in Knoxville. But this is a very different Tennessee team, and Joe Milton, while they did manage to get the win last week against Texas A&M, I hardly am convinced that this Tennessee team has what it takes to go into Tuscaloosa and knock off the Tide. We saw Bama last week against Arkansas, and they did stumble. And, we've seen Milroe stumble at times at quarterback this year for Alabama, and the defense, even get roasted on some passes. And, it's just not the same Alabama team that we've seen win championship after championship. This is not a championship Alabama team, but they are good enough to beat this Tennessee team and beat them pretty good. I'm going to take Bama to win by double digits, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.